Ich stehe jetzt hier mit Doug Bradley, Horrorfilmlegende aus Hellraiser, Pinhead, sonstigen Filmen, wahrer Charakterdarsteller. Doug, how are you doing?
I'm very well. Yourself?
I'm fine,
Good.
thanks.
Good.
How did you get in the profession of acting?
Wow. By degrees, really. It was just something that I was always doing. I never had any formal training. After school and university, I was already working with Clive Barker. So we had been at high school together. So we were doing experimental fringe theatre, initially in Liverpool, and then we formed our own theatre company down in London. So that was my route into the profession.
And your most recognized part, of course, is Pinhead in the Clive Barker novel.
Yes.
Hellraiser, you played him 8 times in 20 years, not 20 decades. That would be a bit too
20
long.
decades? No, that would be quite a feet. We shot the first film in '86, and the last film was shot in 2002. So whatever that math, 16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
When you could have a sit-down with the character Pinhead, what would you tell him? What did he have an impact on your life?
What would I tell him? I think I would thank him. I don't know that he'd want to be thanked very much. I don't know that I'd want to ever be in a situation to be having that conversation with him, but I certainly owe him a great deal, so I think I would want to thank him.
Okay. What is your favorite scary movie you aren't in?
Favorite scary movie? I'm not, well, my favorite horror film, though it's not by any means the scariest film, is The Bride of Frankenstein, which is 77 years old this year.
Yeah.
What's the scariest movie I've ever seen? I don't scare easily, really. I have lots of favorite horror films.
And later on you played in a Book of Blood a different character from Clive Barker. How was it for you to play Clive Barker, a character who wasn't Pinhead?
That's fine. Well, I mean, you know, because I've done so much theatre work with him, I've played a lot of his characters, so that was cool. Kind of based on Aleister Crowley a bit.
And I read about an audiobook called The Doug Bradley Spine Chiller. So what can you tell us about that? It's
a series of readings of classic horror stories. Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Ambrose Bierce. We have some Charles Dickens, some Rudyard Kipling, Arthur Conan Doyle. I mean, so a lot of different authors. 13 volumes. Box set when we're finished, which we nearly are. Available at my website.
I think I will hear in that.
Okay.
Will enjoy it a lot. You're in the genre for a long time, but everybody has an idol and someone who wants to work with so badly. Do you have a favorite actor or actress who we want to say that is one I want to work with so bad?
In terms of horror actors, do you mean?
Or generally?
The one actor who was really my god in terms of the genre, who I never got to meet, let alone work with, and of course he's dead now, so it's not possible, would be Peter Cushing. I think he's an extraordinary actor and very much a kind of hero of mine. I don't know. I don't really have acting heroes as such. I mean, there are so many brilliant actors out there. The chance to work with any one of them would be fantastic.
Oh, thank you. And our last question is, you are going to have a lot of movies coming up. Are there some you would like to introduce to us? Which are your projects coming on?
Well, there's a few movies just being released at the moment. There's a movie called Infliction, which is being screened here with Bill Moseley and Sid Haig in. as well as myself. A movie which I shot in the UK last year with Rutger Hauer called The Reverend. That's out on DVD now, as also as a movie called Deer Crossing, which I shot in the States last year. Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters is in that as well, and then also just released on DVD in the States at least is Wrong Turn 5, which I had the lead role in that. So a bunch of movies coming out at the moment.
I love that franchise.
And projects waiting in the wings. So.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that, and I think many other people will too. And thank you that you took your time and been on Leinwandreporter.com. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And one final thing.